Then collards.
But I love collard greens. Don't chastise me. I promise you, they're yummy as get out. But I would probably pick up green beans first.
Really? Yeah, no, not me.
Here, y'all don't take my black card. Don't take it. Don't even put it up
I
for
mean,
review.
I'm not gonna take it because of that. I like that's
Don't put
that
it up for
reason.
review. Don't submit it for dismissal. Nothing.
I
and
just
and for us who have not grown up on collard greens, I think I've said it once a time before. My sister makes some excellent collard greens.
you did say she makes really good
She's making them
collards.
this year too, so I'm gonna have me some. I'm gonna have some,
Does she
but
put turkey in it or ham hock?
probably turkey. I think it's smoked turkey.
Okay.
I think so,
See,
but
I love putting a ham. I know this is so black and so unhealthy, but I love putting. I love that's how I grew up eating them. That's how my family taught me how to make them. I put the ham hock
yeah.
in there. But I know some people don't eat pork, so when they don't eat pork, I'll put like turkey legs in it or turkey bacon, just
Ooh,
sometimes strips
how
of turkey
about
bacon.
this? Try this on for size. I was scrolling on Instagram and I saw a chef or whatever they call themselves, a cook or somebody, make collard greens with pot roast,
Hmm.
like the Mississippi pot roast with the little peppers and stuff. Like
Yeah. With the
combine both
peppers?
dish. Yep, he
That
said
is
that looked
interesting.
good. It
That
did
does
look
that
good.
and that it sounds good actually,
Mhm.
especially if you like a pot roast. But
Yeah,
I do like the ham hocks because then the ham hock cooks and then you can eat the ham hock too. Because I just
yeah.
be greedy. That's my problem.
I probably I've had a piece of ham hock before. I don't even know, child.
Yeah,
To me, they all the same. I don't know the difference. Big, like huge. It's like what's the ham hock? Ham hock.
ham
Is
hock.
it more meaty or like than smoked turkey? Like a smoked turkey, like for you, when
Nah,
you
a turkey leg gonna have more meat on it than a ham hock. But ham hock does have meat, but it's also got this big chunk of fat around it.
they show
It's
do.
like a big thick piece of fat.
Yep.
So, which I like to suck on because again, I'm greedy. So,
All the doggone ham hock. Good lord.
yeah,
All the pig's feet. All the hog
all the
maws.
hog mouse.
Okay, let me ask you this really fast.
hmm
I think we touched on it a little bit. The macaroni and cheese, right?
Listen
How do
again.
you
Hold
do
on.
your mac and wait?
Hold up. Because we talked about this last year, and I know I put a disclaimer out to a lot of people and said, stop posting your mac and cheese, especially when it's wet. And every year, people still post soupy looking mac and cheese. And I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand how you think it's tasty. I don't understand how you think it looked right when it is wet and soupy. That is not right. Like this, like why
Okay,
people? Why do we do this?
so let me ask you this: do you like the mac and cheese from Chick-fil-A?
No.
Okay, I see you. I see you. Okay, so you would definitely like my mom's mac and cheese because she does not like hers wet at all.
I like mac and cheese or mac and cheese recipe that come from by somebody named like Grandma Ethel. Okay. Or
Eleanor.
yeah, an Eleanor, a Mildred, a Henrietta, uh,
This girl said
like
Henrietta. I
like
am done.
we need like those kinds of mac and cheese. That's what I like. Don't give me Anna's mac and cheese. I don't want it. I don't want her mac and cheese. I don't want Amy's mac and cheese. I don't want Lisa's mac and cheese. I don't want it. I'm sorry. I don't need anybody who just created a recipe and you are from generation X and younger. Because if it's not coming from your
Ain't you
grandma,
Gen X? What you talking about?
but the recipe though,
Oh,
the recipe cannot be constructed and made up from someone from Gen X. If your grandma passed the recipe down to you, if you're boomer or older, and they
oh,
pass the recipe down to you and you're making that recipe, great. But if you decided to come up with your recipe and you chop it, that's the other thing. I don't like don't put onions in the mac and cheese. I don't like that.
Time out. Let me just get in here really fast. I don't do it, but it's a cultural thing for some
It
cultures.
is.
Okay.
I don't like it.
I'm gonna just leave it at that. I'm not. This is not. We're not bashing nobody. But yes.
I'm bashing, okay? Because it shouldn't be wet and it shouldn't be extra crunchy. Like, what are you doing? There is a specific consistency that your mac and cheese should have. And Ethel knows what that consistency is supposed to
So
be.
you like the mac and cheese that you could just slice
Yes.
and it's like a square
Yes.
and it's on your plate in one shape. It does not go
Yes.
like this.
And then you stack a piece of ham on top of it. Like you put the ham on top of it, or you put the turkey on top of it, or you put the cranberry sauce on top of it. Something's going on top of that stack. Nobody's eating because if you're not eating it like that, you ain't eating it right, and you're not black. Okay, I'm just gonna say
Hmm.
it. Because we stack on our plates.
We do.
Yes, you can come back for more rounds, but why do that? Why not? If it's a paper plate, it's gonna be bent
Yeah.
because we
Yeah.
are stacking the food and it's heavy. That mac and cheese needs to be dense. Okay, it needs to be dense, but not crunchy. It shouldn't be crunchy.
I think my mac and cheese is right in the middle. I think it's proven to be a crowd pleaser. I gotta pop my collar on that one, but it's right there because it's not where it's gonna fall apart. It doesn't look like Kraft macaroni and cheese. You know how you just like scoop that mess on the plate? It does not do that.
It's
But
wet.
it's
It's
not
wet.
wet. It's just it's soft enough to just melt in your mouth.
No,
And
I'm saying Kraft mac and cheese is wet.
oh, that's not even a real macaroni. I hate Kraft
It's
macaroni.
not.
I promise you, I do not like Kraft. I've never liked Kraft at
My
all.
kids love it.
Dear Lord, I
Now,
do
I will
not.
say this: they love my actual Thanksgiving mac and cheese better. But again, that ain't something that I just make every day because they know I will
Mm,
only make it for Thanksgiving and for Christmas because it takes a lot to make
it
it.
does.
But
It's funny how mac and cheese has been like one of the most polarizing dishes like in the last 5 years. Like you just, it's such a hit or miss with people. Like I remember going to a potluck one time. I don't like potlucks. I mean, like back when I in older jobs,
mhm.
that mac and cheese like crumbled. Like you scoop it and it's like noodle piece of cheese. That's disgusting. That means it's dry. Okay, that means you just put the pasta in the water, let that boil, and then add some cheese to it. You didn't do nothing to it. And then I've seen other mac and cheeses that are just they're a little too soupy, too wet, and it's like the noodles end up overcooked or mushy. You have to know what you're doing when it comes to this dish. You gotta know. I don't care if you like it dense, whatever. You can mess up mac and cheese real easily. You can overcook the noodles. You can burn the top. You can undercook your little roux or whatever you want to call it. You can do a lot of mess to it.
Mhm.
Y'all got to be careful, okay? If you're using Henrietta recipe or Shanquitas, be careful, okay?
Be careful because it's a skill for one, and for two, like you said, it's a process. There's layers to it. You got to get the noodles. You got to get the roux, whatever you want to call it, that you put the noodles and mix it up in. You got to layer the cheeses. No, you can't just use one type of cheese. You need to layer the different cheeses together, and then you got to bake it. You can't just throw it all together and be like, "Here you go." Mm-mm.
I can't do that.
I have no idea why these people will boastfully post pictures and videos of their mac and cheese, and it just don't. And then people, and then y'all know, and the internet
It's a you got to have some thick
you
skin.
gotta have thick skin, okay? As they say, the internet never it's a champion, it's undefeated because
Undefeated.
they will come for you. And I'm not a cyber bully. I just will keep it pushing. I'll just swipe past it. But I may
Yeah.
laugh at it internally in my own peace at home, but I ain't gonna comment, attack nobody. But I just be like, yeah, this don't look right.
I just wanted to say this one quick thing, and we'll move on from the macaroni and cheese debate. I
Mm-hmm.
saw a video on TikTok of this girl. I'll say her name. She's a I guess an internet famous chef. Her name is Teeny. She's a cute little white girl. She was on like one of the Hell's Kitchen seasons or whatever. Anyway, she has like over like 10 million followers. She's really good, and her macaroni and cheese recipe is like life changing, so to speak. I'm not using it, but it's good for whomever, you know.
Mm-hmm.
What is it, Gen Z? Y'all have that. That's yours. You can
Yeah,
amen to you. Well, some girl
I
tried it,
won't eat it.
and her when she cut it or scooped it, it was this color because she overcooked her roux. You know when you're making gumbo, you gotta
Mm-hmm.
brown your roux real good to like it's a chocolate color.
Yeah.
My girl did that to her roux, and her
Oh.
roux was that color, and I was horrified. I was like, "Oh, girl!" But thankfully, the comment section helped her out. But I'm like, y'all have got to be careful with this stuff, man. You not you should I should not cut because the top looked good, but I should not cut into your mac and cheese and it be brown. I'm sorry.
Mm.
That's weird.
Yeah, I wouldn't have ate that because I've been like, something's wrong.
So something is very wrong.
Something's
And I
wrong.
thought
It's
she
not the right
used, I was
color.
like, right. I'm like, did she use wheat noodles?
Yeah.
Like what was the like
That's what I would have thought. I've been
what?
like, did she use like wheat pasta? And if so, that still ain't gonna taste right. So I'm not eating it.
Wheat pasta is nasty. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Have you tried it before? Like chickpea pasta or like whole wheat, whole grain? Mm-mm.
I don't like it.
Mm-mm.
I tried because I
You
be
need
trying to cut.
flour.
Yeah, I be trying to cut my carbs down,
Right.
but
That's what I'm not willing to compromise on. Give me the flour, please.
yeah,
Thank you.
yeah, I tried, and I'm like, it tastes like literally cardboard to me, so I'm good.
Oh,
I would pass on it, but
good God.
yeah, I can't. But yeah, the only other thing that I
I know where you're going. Just say it.
what? No, go. You go. What do you think I'm gonna say?
Dressing.
Well, yeah, there's a battle on the dressing, but there's always is someone bringing stuff in their dressing for one, and I know we talked about this before. Some people like it fluffy. Some people like it um, more
Dense.
dense.
Dense, yeah.
Yeah. I think mine is like a combination, like you were saying,
Rosemary.
like with mac and cheese. Mine is more of a combination of that. Now I don't do the question is the stove top versus your actual or you bacon dressing or stuffing. But
I'm
I don't.
making this face because I'm not going to out her again. I think I
I was
did
gonna
it
say
when
you
I'm
said it last year. You said
okay,
when your
but
sister
she
makes
still likes
stuffing.
it, and I'm like, it's so
It's
salty.
super salty and it's not for me. I will say
I
that.
can't do it, and she's
Yeah.
probably going to have it next week too. That's for you, honey. That's yawn. You can have that one.
Well, and then there's the one that you and I do disagree on. I, even though yes, I cook everything, but the cranberry sauce. Give me my ocean spray can
Oh,
of
you
cranberry
gave
sauce
all.
and open it from the bottom, and I want to shimmy it out the can and let on the plate, and then slice it. Voila, and serve it up. That's what I like.
Why? That's my
It
question.
tastes good. I don't know why.
Have you read the ingredients
Oh,
of
it's
your
absolutely garbage. It is nothing but processed sugar, processed. It ain't even probably real cranberries. Okay, I'm sure it's from some
It's a
powder.
whole lot of gelatin. I tell you,
It's
y'all
a
eating
lot of
Jello
gelatin.
basically. You're eating Jello for your Thanksgiving cranberry.
I mean, it comes out just like a stack of Jello. It does, but it tastes delicious. I can't help it.
Vegan people should not be eating sliced cranberry sauce because it's full of gelatin, and y'all know what's in gelatin. I ain't gonna. If you don't know, find out. Okay, but I love my cranberry sauce or relish for
Well,
the
here's
vegan.
the thing. I like it as well. I like when people make it. I know my where my wheelhouse is and my strengths are. My strength is not in making the actual natural from scratch version of cranberry sauce. I
I,
can't do it.
I'm gonna say this: it's easy, but you can f it up if you're not careful
And
because you
see,
can make
I'm
it
not.
too
I don't play
sour
around
or
with.
too sweet.
Yeah.
So
See.
you do honestly, for real, cooking, you kind of have to have a certain level of patience, and you gotta have a certain level of like discernment too, because you could easily mess up something if you're not careful. Because you can always add, but taking away is going to be the hard part. You know what I mean?
Yep. So, and why play them games when you can just purchase for $1.29 from
I think the
Kroger?
price went up now, honey. I don't know.
No, no, no. It used to be like 59 cents, 79 cents. So
Used
I,
to be.
so yeah, I'm on the up and I'm on the up. It's about a good $1.29 of can of ocean spray cranberry, and it's already made to perfection. Just shake it out the can. And
That's
just
all you hear.
yeah, you don't even need a real knife. You just need a butter knife. Slice it up,
Oh
and then
man.
look, and then we have the nerve to make it spread it like a circular pattern around the
Right, like,
plate
I was
to
like,
make it look all pretty.
look, I'm like, y'all need to cut it out. Just take the knife and just go like that and
Look
be
like
done with it.
the whole thing looked like cranberry
Man.
afterbirth is what it looked like.
Do it after Beth.
After death. That's what it looks like. But it tastes delicious. I don't know why. I have no idea. It might be some drug in it. I don't know. But me and my family, we love it. We love it, and
Okay.
I don't think I will ever leave it.
All right. Since I'm gonna stick with this, I got one more for you.
Okay.
Cornbread. Are you doing a box or from scratch? And
We
that's
honestly,
another thing that always gets us the hot topic too.
we don't do cornbread for Thanksgiving.
Okay.
We always
Y'all do
have yeast
rolls?
rolls.
Okay.
So yeah, we're yeast rolls. I only time that my family loves for me to make cornbread is when I make chili, but I don't make that until the winter. So
And
like
you make
January,
your
February.
cornbread from scratch or from the box?
Good old 99 cent Jiffy. Okay, give me that blue
There's
bits.
nothing. I don't know what these people have done lately in terms of like why Jiffy is bad. Like how you feel about cranberry sauce in a can. I love Jiffy in the box. There's
Yeah.
nothing wrong with the cornbread in the box.
Mm-mm. I see
You can
nothing wrong.
customize that too, you know. You can
Yeah,
add
if you want to add some cream corn to it or corn to it, go for it. But
yeah.
at the same time, it's absolutely delicious with the 1 egg and the 1 cup of milk. That's all you
Right
need.
there for you. It is right there.
It's right there. And then spread it in a little pan and bake it.
Boom.
And
That's
it
it.
bakes for what, 8 minutes if that,
I
and then
mean,
it's done.
boom. Hot buttered cornbread right for you. It's right there.
Bada bing, bada boom.
But I have heard so much hate on the Jiffy. It's ridiculous.
I don't know
It's
how people can hate on Jiffy. And then now they got all the different. They have all the different types now. Now they got the honey
the honey
Jiffy,
one.
and they have some other ones too. The honey one, that's fine. I like it.
I have about 3 boxes of honey in my pantry right now. Because every time I go scroll, I need another one. Thank you. Like, oh, don't play with me. I just don't know why. Like, what have we become? Some people have become really snobbish and like snooty with like certain dishes these days.
Mhm.
Y'all blew up on Jiffy. Don't do that.
But
Don't
I
do
mean,
that.
because it's just cornbread. Again, that's not the centerpiece of your Thanksgiving meal. And it's
Right.
not the champion side piece like macaroni and cheese or stuffing. It's just
Right.
cornbread. Like it's
Because you can just
literally
pop up the juices on your plate.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. No, I'm good with the yeast roll. So yeah, we don't have we don't do cornbread. Not for Thanksgiving for
We
us.
do probably all of them. Hawaiian rolls, yeast rolls, and cornbread. Because
Oh
can't nobody decide between them. I
God.
promise you. I'll probably we'll post some pictures on our Instagram. For Thanksgiving. I'm gonna show y'all. It's gonna be a lot of different, lots of carbs. It's gonna be on the table. I promise
That's the only bad thing. Like I'd be like, oh yay, ham. But that's
you.
literally the only meat. Everything and then like I'll have the collard greens.
So you
Everything
don't
else
do
is a
turkey?
carb. Hmm?
You don't do turkey?
So I have never actually cooked a full turkey. I will say that. What I'll do is I'll get some turkey legs and some turkey wings, and I will make that. But cooking a whole turkey, no, I don't do that. My ex used to do the roasting, and then my husband he likes to just like order it,
Mm-hmm.
which is fine by me. Only because I'm not a big turkey. I don't really like turkey.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like turkey to me tastes like a whole bunch of chicken breasts mashed together. So it's just dry. Like to me, turkey don't have like that dark meat. It's not juicy. So I am not. I don't really like turkey. Sorry.
No, that's taking me out of here. Oh my god.
Like it's just it's almost like if somebody just said, let's take a bird and make it with
Oh,
all white meat.
oh
Bam,
my head.
turkey.
Oh my god, that's true though. Like,
So it's just not for me because I'm one of those people when it comes to chicken, I want the dark meat. I don't eat chicken breast. It's dry. I don't care. I know a lot of people are like, well, this is because they didn't make it right. Even when the people make it right, I don't like it.
okay, so when
Ugh.
it comes to turkey, of course, it's the same dark meat is in the legs and the thighs, right? But there's a certain side of the, hear me out, of the turkey that has the breast that is really juicy. It's probably like right there by, like, I guess, the considered thighs of the turkey. If you get that piece right there, and it's a different, noticeable, darker, meaty color, you in there. I promise you. I promise
The
you.
only dark meat I've ever seen in a turkey is the sack that's inside of it that everybody pulls out the turkey neck. It's the only
Oh
the dark
my
meat I've ever
god!
seen inside of a turkey.
You
I
talking about the giblets, the back
yes,
giblets in the back?
yes, yes. I don't like it. It's
Oh my
dry.
god! So this is taking me out. I made a turkey once before. I roasted. It wasn't like a huge one.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot the poundage of it, but I'm impatient too when it comes to certain dishes. I was like, ah, it's done. So there was a certain part that wasn't finished. My dad was mad. He was like, "Hey, that's not finished." I was like, "Cut around it." We had to put it back in the oven. But it's a very labor intensive process. So you got to
And
get
that
that.
and that's why I don't fool with trying to
You
make it
do.
because
So
it
I
is
leave that to, again, to my sister. I've done a turkey breast before. I've done turkey wings. That's easy. That's almost foolproof. It's just
mm,
turkey just takes a while to cook because it's so meaty. Even like the breast, and you have to,
it's big.
and it has to be tender. That's the hard part too.
Mm-hmm.
Real quick. So Butterball, I feel like I'm giving these people free promos, but anyway, Butterball has a new turkey that you could just cook from frozen. I don't like it. I'm gonna tell you why. I have seen several videos that say you don't have to season it, but no, you,
No,
thank you. Please season your meats. This
no.
homegirl, she legit sprinkled salt and pepper, olive oil, rubbed them down, and shoved it into the oven. I was like, that's not it. That's not gonna do it. That's not it.
No. My thing
Yeah.
is anytime somebody says, "Oh, you don't need to season," you always do.
You
We,
always
especially as
do.
black people, I'm a still even if I'm doing a quick cheat recipe for anything, spaghetti, for example. If I bought some Prego or anybody's sauce, I'm still adding seasoning to it. I'm still going to add some garlic, pepper, some onion powder, some Italian seasoning, and something else probably to it, probably salt and pepper. But other things, like I just like you always have to at some point season your food. I would never put a
Um,
whole turkey in the oven and not season it. And I think that's my issue with honey baked ham. Like my husband, he loves the honey baked ham. I don't really fool with it.
I like honey baked ham.
Hmm,
I like honey baked ham.
it's okay. But it's to me, I'm like, not for my Thanksgiving. I need to make my homemade glaze for my ham and put it in the oven and cook it. And my kids agree. They're like, mm-mm. We rather have the homemade one than a honey baked one. Because I feel like honey, again, they make a great glaze, the brown sugar thing, but their
Mhm.
ham, the meat to me, don't taste seasoned.
So two things with honey baked ham. I'm just tell you right now,
Mm.
they're too pricey. They have gotten, like,
They have skyrocketed.
I
Yeah.
know inflation is a thing, but like really, I should not be paying $75 for no daggone ham.
Mm-mm.
And
And wait, real quick. And the other thing is, it's served cold. Like I don't
so that's what I
understand
was
that.
gonna say. You have to follow the directions. You cannot just buy your ham and be like, okay, it's ready to go. No, read the label. They prefer it. I think it'll say something like best served like room temp. But no, you can also put it in the oven too and let
Mm-hmm.
it crisp up a little bit. And that's about my mom. You cannot, don't mess with honey baked ham, honey. we've all tried to make. I mean, we like you said, you make your own glaze, right? She
Hmm.
don't like it. She wants that honey baked ham, and it better be on the table right now. She'll get the
Really?
small, get the smallest ham that they offer,
Hmm.
and she'll eat that, and that's it.
Yeah.
And that's a turkey. She
Yeah. Every year, my husband be like, "Can we order honey baked ham?" I'm like, "Nope,
and
nope."
now that we're talking about it, I better order it tomorrow before she.
Because if not, she gonna be mad at you.
Because like we all were like, we can make the doggone glaze and say, no, okay.
So, what does she not like about the glaze? Does she think it's too sweet? Does she?
It's
It's not.
something about honey baked hams, like I think because like you just said, like the meat itself is not like seasoned, like it's just like so. I think it just it's simple enough, but flavorful. Excuse me, for her. And I have a friend too. He hates turkey. He hates. I guess my homeboy. He hates everything Thanksgiving related, but he wants his honey baked ham, and that's just that. There's no negotiations on that.
I don't. I yeah.
He
I
like,
don't get it.
girl, he has sent me a picture in one of our group chats of
Hmm.
his plate for Thanksgiving. Ham, 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 roll. That was it. I was like, dog, do you not want some greens? No, eat that.
Or corn. So do you
Corn?
do?
No, eat that. I was
Oh,
like, okay.
okay. All
And his
right.
wife
Well,
knows. His wife was like, I got your ham for you. I just crack up. So I guess it just it's simple enough for people who don't really like who are not, I don't know, foodies. I don't know how to describe it. I don't know. I like it though.
I
I
like
do.
it. I just like my ham better because
I
I just I soak. I like again when you learn from an Ethel
You're right.
or a Henrietta
Mm-hmm.
or a Mildred or an Esther of the way to cook it, it's just not it's nothing like it for me.
Yep.
Like so mine
Yep.
like I soak my ham. You soak it. Did you soak yours when you the time you tried to make it?
No, I just did like the glaze and I just basted it, just kept basting it. That's what I did.
Okay, yeah. So I soak mine and then, and then I put it in the oven and then I, add some seasonings on it and then I do the glaze and then like you said, you baste the glaze.
Mm.
And then I'm even one of those people, yes, I take the cloves, I poke the cloves in it.
Yep.
I
Did do
try to
that.
do the pineapple not try. Every once in a while I'll do the pineapples on it, but my kids they just be like, "Why, mama?" They don't want it. So,
I've done like crushed pineapple as like a
mhm.
lazy way.
Yeah, I've done the crush, I've done the rings, and then they just be like, we don't really like the ring because that's how my mom would do it with the rings and the cherry in the middle. She would do the
Mm-hmm.
whole thing, and so yeah, they which I still sometimes like I said I do, but they won't eat it, but I'll eat it. I probably put it on top of my mac and cheese
Because you got a stack,
because he's
like
got
you said,
sticky.
macaroni and cheese, slice of ham, a little piece of dressing on top.
So let me ask you this: when you make your plate, what goes on your plate, and how do you make your plate?
Okay. Okay. Yeah, you're gonna laugh and you're gonna judge,
I
but
probably will.
that's fine. I don't really like a lot of my foods to touch anyway.
It's Thanksgiving.
I don't like so yeah. So I'll probably like my okay, we always have like one or two plates, right? My first plate will probably be like more like rice and some like the drier stuff and maybe like a little piece of like the collard greens in this corner because I want to have it like the juice run. I'm funny, I know, I'm weird like that. So my plate would probably be more of like the foods that I don't mind touching. And then I'll go back and put like the yams way over here and something way over here. Because my yams and macaroni and cheese do not know each other. They do not know each other. I don't care what
What?
they do not touch.
Who raised you?
No, no, no. I just don't. I can't. Listen, for even for like breakfast items, I don't want my syrup touching my eggs. So I always
Oh,
ask for two plates. when I go have breakfast. I
See,
got
I don't ask
to.
for two plates. What I do is I'll eat the eggs and everything first, and then I'll eat the French toast or pancake or
So
whatever
you like
last.
your food room temp. I don't like it like that. So I
I
need
do.
everything to be the same temperature. So I'm like, play here, and I'll just do double
Oh
dutch.
yeah, no, no, no. Yeah, I
Double
can
dutch.
eat mine in phases or stages.
I told y'all when I eat cold food, I feel like I'm poor. So I don't like doing it.
I don't, but I don't want my roof of my mouth burnt to where you got the thing, the inside
You know
dangling
what?
for a week because burnt in your mouth because
No,
you was
as
trying
a
to be
child,
greedy and eat the stuff too hot.
I've just dealt with that because
I hated that.
my grandmother had always served us piping hot food. And you gotta say your grace and start eating. What you waiting on? I made that start eating. So I've gotten used to it.
No, see, for us it was, it would be served hot and then you say your grace, but I would just, I would wait because I
You have gotten popped.
or I was constant
She
because
ain't like
yeah,
that.
I
She was
can't,
like,
I
hey,
don't like,
stop
yeah, I
playing
don't like my food piping hot. Because to me, I'm like, I can't even taste it. I can't taste the food. I can't taste the seasoning because it's so hot. The temperature's too hot that it's
my
just burning my taste buds and burning I got blisters on the inside. Like, who wants to, like, no, I don't want to go through life with that. I got blisters inside. No. So no. Mm-mm.
My grandmother was intense. As I look back in hindsight, she was intense. You
I
better
think
eat
all
that food.
grandmamas were
You don't
intense.
care if it was burning the roof of your.
They sure didn't. They didn't care about none of that. Like you said, they'd be but yeah, for me, I'll just be blowing.
Yeah, just I can't like any. I don't know. Like I don't know. I just can't do it. I don't like it too cold. I don't like it too. Just give me. I want to see steam. See, please. And I'm good.
Blah. Mm-mm.
But no, my yams and my macaroni and cheese don't know each other. My
You is not
um,
eating right. You are not eating your Thanksgiving
that's
plate right.
fine. I'm okay with that. My cranberry sauce can only stay by the turkey and the dressing. It
Stay
can't
by
go
it,
like
but you don't put
yeah.
it on it.
Sometimes like if I ran out of space, I don't mind. But
Okay.
like it's fine. But like I'm just saying it's not gonna touch anything else. Like I don't know. I'm strategic with my foods. I don't know. I don't know.
So for me, it's always this order. I get the ham first, and then I get my mac and cheese, and then I put the ham next to them and the mac and cheese next to each other. Sometimes, usually the second round is when I stack it. And then I get my stuffing or dressing, whatever you want to call it. I put that on. It's on the other side of the ham. Okay. Now the yams, those have to always sit next to the mac and cheese because I don't know what you're doing, but I like the yams right there next to the mac and cheese. And then I put the cranberry sauce right on, like either it's going, because again, you using the fluffy actual berries. I have the gelatin slice.
So
So
it's
my
just
gelatin
sitting.
slice, it just jiggles and sit right on top. Like it's like at an angle though. So it's on an angle on top. Some of it is hitting the mac and cheese. Some of it is hitting the ham. Some of it is hitting the stuffing. So that's how you, like, it's like a circle, right? Like you do a whole circle on the plate and everything is touching. And then them collard greens, they have to go right there perfectly, like in the perfect area in between the stuffing and the what you call it, and the ham.
The collard green. Wait.
The collard greens is on the other side by the stuffing and the ham.
Okay. Okay.
So that's like, it almost look like big mush is what my plate look, because I don't mind mine touching because I eat it together. So, because that's my thing. I don't understand, why don't you want it to touch and don't you eat it together? Or are you one of those people, do you eat all of the ham first and then all of the mac and cheese first and then all of
No,
the,
no, I'm not that crazy.
okay. Not that crazy.
My boo will do that though. I've seen him eat. That's how he eats his food. He eats in
Oh,
sections.
I've seen plenty of people eat that way, and
And
I'm just like,
like
okay.
he worse than me. I was like, oh, okay. And he eats everything bit by bit. I don't know. I don't like a lot of like the juices to run together. Like I don't know. It's weird to me. I
It's
can't.
flavors. It's just, it's
enhancements.
Yeah, it's like, okay, you know how when somebody, the way I look at it, and this is how you know I should be about 300 pounds for the way that I like food. But the way I look at my Thanksgiving plate, it's like coming up with the perfect song. You can't just have just drums drumming,
Oh my
right? And you
God.
can't just have a piano playing. And you don't just have, a guitar playing. You got to put everything together, everything runs together, and it makes this beautiful melodic presentation that sounds beautiful to your ears. And that's how I look at my plate. When everything kind of just like beautifully touches and falls together, it creates this sensation in your mouth of so many different flavors that just is amazing to me. I don't understand how people don't like Thanksgiving food. Like your friend who just like ham, why? Like at least take a, oh, that's the last thing. The piece of resistance is a yeast roll. You gotta put the yeast roll on the top, in the middle, just to sit on everything. Because like you said, you gotta get that sops up everything afterwards. And if you just gonna have ham, why isn't he putting that in the middle of bread? Why isn't he making it a ham sandwich? Why,
I'll have to ask him
like, put
now.
it on yeast rolls or a Hawaiian roll
I
and
think
make a sandwich out of it.
I think it's because he's a picky eater in general. So he's not that adventurous. He don't even like mac and cheese. So I was like, wow, I've known you
Oh,
for years and you don't like mac and cheese. You from the country.
what is happening to this generation?
Oh no.
This is what's wrong with the world. I think if more people would have real ham, real mac and cheese, then we could all unite and come together.
This is what's wrong with our country for
This is
real.
wrong with our country. We
Not
divide.
not not the Republican Party, not the
No,
Democrats,
no.
not inflation, not gas prices. It's real ham.
Yeah, it's the difference between yeah, the people who was trying to survive off of wet macaroni and cheese and honey baked ham versus those of us who've had real ham and real mac and cheese. That's the problem with the world
I
today.
am screaming on the inside.
I'm just saying that's what's
Like
wrong
the
with the
Crips
world.
and the Bloods coming together over some food.
It would make the country unite. I
Oh,
feel like we just need to round up all, like, if we gonna round up people. I know they talking about rounding up and deporting people. How about we round up all the grandmas? Let's round up all the Ethels and Mildreds and Henriettas out there, and let's make them, make a great Thanksgiving for the country. That's what
maybe
I
we
think.
should write President elect a letter and see if your
He
idea.
No, he looks like the type that eats honey baked ham and wet macaroni and cheese. He looks like he loves wet macaroni and cheese and pumpkin pie all mixed together. Nastiness.
Let me tell you what he eats. This is gonna be our last little thing here. This is what he
Okay,
eats.
go for it.
Green bean casserole. That's one. He don't eat baked mac and cheese. He eats Kraft mac and cheese. Okay. He probably eats turkey like the one I mentioned that's unseasoned, straight out the bag. He probably eats those dinner rolls, like you know what I'm talking about. It's not the Parker House rolls. It's not Sister Schubert's. It's not. They're like those hard rolls that you see in the grocery store that don't nobody ever pick up.
Mm-hmm.
That's on the space too. Sorry to say, he definitely eats canned cranberry sauce. He does. I'm sorry,
Probably.
probably. And since he lacks personality, at least a joyful one, I would probably say he would also have white rice on his plate, and that's it.
Ah,
Last and to top it all off, that gravy that comes in the bottle, the jar.
I've never seen this. What are you
Yes,
talking
you
about?
have.
Mm-mm.
It's on the shelf. It's in the same section as soup. It's
I must
and
gladly
it's so
pass that every
amazing.
day, every time I go to the grocery store, because I have never bought and I've never seen in anyone's house a
I know how to
jar
make.
of gravy.
I know how to make gravy. I'm
Yeah,
not.
my
I'm
dad taught me how to make a roux. So
Yeah, it's fine. But that's what he does. And there's that. And that's That's his plate.
Yeah, I think there is a drastic difference between the way that when he was previously in the White House and he celebrated Thanksgiving versus how
That'll be,
the
yep.
Obamas did. Because I'm sure Michelle and Barack had
Whew.
her mama had been there making again a real
Hey,
ham,
I
real
had
glaze.
that dinner, and that estate dinner was so, oh, just think
I
about
bet it was a beautiful spread up in that
it.
house that
And
for those 4 years or 8 years actually
yeah.
that they were there because yeah, I'm
Ooh,
sure it
I
was
feel
dressed up.
bad for the incoming staff for next Thanksgiving for 2025. Y'all ain't gonna have no food.
Mm,
Look, he's trying to get rid of half the departments as it is in the government as it is right now. So
well,
y'all
ain't that
ain't,
true?
yeah.
Yeah, he probably like we don't need them. We'll just order Uber every day.
McDonald's. Because I heard he really loves McDonald's.
Mm.
Shame. But anyhow,
He looked like he loved McDonald's.
oh,
Um,
oh, he do look like it too.
he do, but yes,
Sorry, McDonald's.
I think the other thing that I will say when it comes to the desserts for Thanksgiving, I'm not that picky. Like I said, my mom made the Rice Krispie treats, and she would do the pecan pie. I don't understand why there are some places, and this is gonna gross you out, but I have seen people bring banana pudding to Thanksgivings, and I don't understand that at all.
Listen, I've seen it. I don't know why. Why do y'all choose to bring that to every function? Why?
I get it in the summer. I get it for
Why?
like a 4th of July or Memorial Day, some
Why?
picnic. I don't eat it because it's just I don't like pudding, so I don't eat it. But why Thanksgiving? That's not to me a Thanksgiving traditional dessert.
I don't know. I just, I don't know. But I've seen it as well. And as far as for me, desserts go, like I said earlier, I don't turn down anything that's sweet. So I'm gonna have my pies on there. We've made cupcakes before, Rice Krispie treats for the girls,
Mm.
cookies, cake. Shoot, give me a damn fruit by the foot, and I'll eat that as my dessert too. I don't know. Well, okay. Oh, wait, one more thing. Last gotta say one more thing.
Mm.
The drinks. Not. I'm not talking punch. Do y'all have drink? Have you had
So
drink in the past?
my mom was I think I talked about this before. My mom was a big eggnog person, eggnog and rum. I never really meshed with the eggnog, so I even with the rum, I don't really like it.
Mm.
But for me, if I did have a drink, I'm gonna have like a Moscato or something like that. I don't know. I've never had me myself, I've never had I don't think hard liquor with
Child.
Thanksgiving. But at my when I was younger, did my family have hard liquor? Absolutely. Yes, they had everything.
I don't know what it is about my family, but we gonna have some spirits.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna have some rum punch there, and we've got a full bar at anybody's house we go to. Somebody's bringing a bottle.
Hmm.
One time, my cousin he brought some Don Julio. We're like, let's get it. I don't know why, but we're just very celebratory in that manner. And then
Yeah. I think
we
if I had more things get like again,
rum
when I was
punch.
younger and with my family, yes, we always had liquor. And if I'm with my sisters and brothers and stuff like that, yes, we would definitely have liquor. But since it's just me, my husband, our kids, mm,
And they can't drink like
yeah, no, and they don't drink. So,
that.
yes, I'm not giving my kids liquor. And me and my husband are like, it's just the two of us. Now, if we were to have like a friendsmas and people would come over, absolutely, we would have drinks. And all of my friends love Crown. I don't know why.
Because you're this.
Like that's like like that Crown apple. People love it. Now people are really loving the Douce, which Douce is okay, but
I, I don't think I like it like that.
yeah,
I'll do any of the variation of the crowns. The crown apple is really good. It is
Crown
good.
apple is really good. I also like the honey one that they had came out, but a lot of
Yeah.
people are like it's too sweet. But if you like straight
The peach
liquor,
one,
the honey one.
they had a honey one. I don't. I
Hmm.
know they had a peach one.
No, they had a honey. It was this. I don't know if they continued it. This was a long time ago.
I need
They
that.
had it to go up against the Tennessee whiskey.
Oh, there. No, that honey
Yeah,
jack is good.
yeah,
I don't even like stuff like that. Like that Jack honey Tennessee honey. Ooh, it's good.
yeah,
But
yeah. It was like, but so they had one to compete with it, but like I said,
Yeah.
I don't know if they continued it on the crown side. I don't know if they was like, we just gonna stick with this apple
Yeah,
because
yeah. They also had a salted caramel one for the holidays. I'm gonna look again. Hopefully they bring it back out for
yeah,
Christmas.
I
Yeah.
haven't had
I
that
haven't had a
one.
chance. I didn't have a chance to get my hands on that, but the peach one I liked because I mean, people say it's too sweet, but I liked it because I can handle it. But
Yeah.
I'll do the peach and the apple. They have not blackberry right now.
Hmm.
I haven't tried that yet. I don't know if I will.
I haven't tried it yet either. I've heard
And
about it, but I
vanilla.
haven't
They have a
tried it.
vanilla one too, which is
Oh,
like
really? I haven't seen that or
that's
tried that one.
easy. That just goes in cold.
Well,
Like,
there's that, right? But I think for me, usually I do this for because again, this was done to us as kids. We had the Welch's
sparkling
the
cider.
sparkling cider. So I will buy that for the kids and sometimes for us to drink as well. But yeah, if I have anything, it might be Moscato. But again, if I had actual friends over and family over, yes, we have, and yes, we would always have liquor.
This is how our night's gonna end. We're gonna eat food, dessert, drink, sleep, be on the couch, attempting to play a game of sorts, but we all gonna be like leaning back, like, well,
Right. And that's what was going to be my very last question.
do
Do
you
you
handle the
guys play
remote?
a game? Is that part of your
Mhm.
tradition?
Yeah, like not you said a board game or just like a
Any
game.
game.
We try to at least do something interactive. Like one time we were because the weather was good, we were outside like playing, like throwing a ball or whatever. But we try to do something instead of just eating and sitting. Let's karaoke was one of the karaoke was a really good one.
Mm.
I recommend that for big families because we had the karaoke the mic
Yeah.
yeah, and we were able to go on YouTube and look up lyrics or something, and we had a good time. That was fun.
Yeah, I haven't done karaoke, but we've done like the Nintendo dance.
Yeah,
What's
we
it
did
called?
that
Dance thing. We've
dance
done. Yeah,
not dance mania. That's from
it's
Dan
not
Collins
Dance
show.
Mania. I can't remember whatever it's called. Yeah, whatever it's called.
Dance something
Yeah,
that.
something. Whatever the Nintendo. Y'all know what we're talking about. Whatever the Nintendo dance one. I've done that with my kids, but when I was younger, growing up, it would always end up being, of course, dominoes or bid whist. Because, like I said, my family didn't play spades; they played bid
Yeah,
whist. But that's usually so the grown ups was playing dominoes or bid whist, and the kids we would just play like I declare war or
yeah,
go fish or some type of card game or board game. So we currently now will sometimes either do a board game or if not, we try to make a tradition to watch a movie or something like that. But usually we'll play a game. Usually it's a board game for us
yeah.
or Uno or Face 10. We love Face 10 in my house.
I
So
still can't. I don't know. I played it, but I don't. I'm not that good at it. I don't think I'm like that good at it. I don't know.
it's a
But
very addictive game.
we played. I don't know if I've said it before. Like one of those like who done it type games. Like it's called Mafia. There's
Yeah.
different variations of it, but like that's like
Hmm.
our jam. So we probably would do that next
I
week too.
do. I do keep saying I need to go find it to play it with my family because I've played that before with friends and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I do like that. I've seen where people bring out taboo or something like that with their
Sometimes
friends.
people get too cutthroat. People be in a healing. So I tend to not suggest that. I've seen men Monopoly. We can't do Monopoly in our
I was gonna
family.
say our cutthroat is Monopoly, and
No.
my husband he don't like when we play because he goes by these rules, not these rules. But
These rules are something else when it comes to Monopoly, when it comes to Uno. Like we just do not like. I don't know what it is about us. Rule following is just not one of our things. We have to have house rules.
yeah, I mean, on certain games, yes. You can't make up a bunch of rules for Yahtzee. You can't make up a bunch of rules for Sorry. But when it
Right.
comes to Monopoly, you can absolutely it's a game about strategy. Why are you mad that I'm negotiating with somebody else to trade properties? That's part of the game.
That was that. So wait, you tell me we made that up as a culture?
Yes, we did. It's nowhere in the
And,
rules. It's
hmm.
nowhere in the rules.
You mean to tell me that I can't like if you and I were playing Monopoly right now and
Mhm.
I owed you for some rent, I can't barter with a railroad? That's not in the okay.
That's not in the rules, but I would let you. Because see what he don't like is what I will do, especially with my little one, because she always be winning games. We don't know, we have no idea how it happens. But ever since she's little, she just be magically winning whenever we play with her.
That's funny.
But I will bargain. I'll be like, you know what? You got two yellows. I got one yellow. I got two reds. You got one red. Let's trade. I'll give you my yellow for your red. You have a set. I have a set. And on top of that, I'll have to pay you if I land on that one. Those be the negotiations I've been making.
I don't see anything
And
wrong with
he's just like, that's not, you're not supposed to do that. That's not how. And I'm like, yeah, no, that's exactly what we're going to do, and that is exactly how we're going to play.
that. I feel like in a couple years he gonna turn from these rules to these rules being with y'all.
I,
So
I'm pretty sure that's what's going to happen because he gonna have to understand
you have to
that
adapt.
you're gonna have to adapt, because if not, you're gonna continue losing. You're gonna be mad because I'm going to negotiate on Monopoly. Now,
Mm-hmm.
do you guys play? Do you pay the money to the
Free
free
parking?
parking? Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Okay, yeah.
That's like a must. No, that's gotta be a rule.
Well,
I
no,
feel like
that is, I was gonna say that is absolutely a rule, but I have seen people be like, well, no, they don't like to play that way, so you don't put the money in the middle. You give the money to the bank. I've been like, nope, no, put the money under the free parking, and if you land on the free parking, whoever land on, you get the money.
we have the rule where you have to. I don't know why whoever installed that rule, but you got to go around the board once before buying any property.
Yeah,
That's not
that
a
now
real
that is
rule.
that's a rule. That is a rule
Okay,
because
that
again,
used to
he
always
has
be.
made me look up the rules, so that is absolutely rule
Oh my
that
god,
you're supposed to go around the board one time before you start buying property.
that would have
I've
been.
been like, gone, but yeah.
Because I guarantee you, I land on some of the hottest properties in that first row, and then
Mm-hmm.
by the second row, I'm like, look, I don't want Baltic Avenue.
Listen, the whole thing about Monopoly is from the jump is cutthroat. You're already arguing over the pieces. Either somebody want to be the car, or somebody want to be the
Thimble, the
the who
thimble, the thimble,
the thimble. My mom. So my mom was always the thimble. I was always the iron. We would let my
or
brother.
the hat.
The top hat was my
Okay,
dad, and my brother would be the car when we were growing up. Um, but
thimble. How many damn pieces is there? Thimble
eight.
had
I think there's
car.
8 pieces.
Thimble had car, iron.
Yeah, there's 8 pieces. It's just don't nobody care because there's the dog and there's a couple of other ones. I don't think people care
The
about them other.
dog. I like the dog.
Yeah, I don't want to be the dog. Mm-mm. I was like, I want to be a dog. I want to be Iron. But people already from the jump arguing over that. So it was already built on what you call it, confrontation.
Yeah,
Okay, steamboat. That's the other
that's
one.
it. Yeah, I'm looking at him too.
Yeah, I had to go look them up. I'm like, what are the pieces? Apparently, there used to be a
Battleship.
cat. I don't remember no cat. Oh, and there's the little shoe, the little nasty shoe. Didn't nobody want to be that Peter Pan looking shoe?
It did look kind of funny. The
It looked like,
cannon.
yeah, it looked like a fairy shoe.
It did.
Oh, that's the wheelbarrow.
The wheelbarrow. Yeah.
So
Okay.
there was the steamboat, the car, the shoe, the iron, the top hat, the dog, and the wheelbarrow. And there used to be the thimble, but I guess they replaced the thimble with the, what is that? Is that
Ding,
like a spinning wheel, like a shotgun, like a cannon?
it's a cannon.
Oh, okay. Yeah, see, ours didn't have the can. I've never had the cannon piece. I've had one rendition that had the man on the horse. I did have one of those renditions, but
Girl. Okay, wait. Before we move on, I googled current Monopoly pieces. We've got battleship, race car, top hat, thimble, the dog, cat, penguin, and rubber ducky. When did those come into play?
oh yeah, see, I ain't never seen those. Even in the one that we have right now, I refuse. I have never seen no cat or and a rubber ducky.
That's weird. I don't like it.
Mm-mm. And a penguin? Uh-uh.
I don't want to be no doggone penguin. Okay. Well, there's that.
So yes. So again, people are already arguing over those game pieces. So from the jump, it just starts off confrontational.
It does.
So
Monopoly is not a game for the weary. I'll put
it's
it like
not. It's not. And again, neither is Uno with our rules. So
oh man, look. We don't
no.
got plenty rules in our culture, Uno has tons of rules.
Yes, because that's now I will say that is the problem with Uno. There are tons of different rules that we have made up even within our collective culture.
Hmm.
People still do it differently. And it's very
Hmm.
cutthroat. It is what it is.
It is what it is. Can't help that.
So,
So,
to wrap up this episode, the special Thanksgiving episode, when what is the black time to eat
oh
Thanksgiving
Lord.
dinner?
Mm-mm. I'm gonna say I always hear we gonna eat at 3 o'clock.
I like you said, this is what you always hear.
I
Not
always
what you
hear
do, but what you hear.
3 o'clock, and then what happens is we don't eat till
Yes, that
five,
sounds about right.
5:30. I don't know. The sun be setting by the time we get ready to eat, because there's always somebody like, oh well, this is not ready yet, or we gotta wait on such and such. Like it always happens. Now,
Mm.
last year, unfortunately, we had to push our dinner up because my dad was sick. He was hospitalized, so we had to eat. It was damn near brunch when we ate that last
Mm.
year.
Yeah.
We had to go because we had to go see him in the hospital before visiting hours. And
Right.
they're like, now we're not extending no visiting hours. Like it is what it is. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that was the one time I can remember we were actually on time with the
Because
redevelopment.
because you had that
We
deadline.
had
Yes.
to. But yeah, I heard 3 o'clock this year too. It's not gonna be 3 o'clock, but it's okay. It's
I
fine.
feel like that is like the known and traditionally passed down timestamp for black
Mm,
people. I don't know any other black household that has done any other time given than 3 o'clock. It's usually they may say 3-4, right?
maybe.
But we all know it ain't ready at 3-4.
It's
It's
not.
like you said, it's not till 5-6. It don't matter if you start cooking at 1 a.m. If you start cooking the night before, it's not everything gonna be ready, and you're not gonna have them plates served, and everybody ain't gonna be sitting down and blessing the food till about good 5 o'clock.
Nope. And you can't eat on Thanksgiving either. You gotta go starve yourself until it's time to eat. We've never had breakfast. You can have a bagel or a piece of bread or something.
Mm-hmm.
Nibble on what you cook, but you better not sit down and have no full
Yeah.
on meal.
I think
What
especially
for?
for us people that are cooking because we're surrounded by all the smells, we're not really that
I was
hungry.
hungry.
But
Like
I think everyone else mentally knows I'm about to eat a lot of food, so they don't
yeah.
eat a breakfast or
I
lunch.
usually like will have coffee and that's it. And I don't work. I just don't eat a whole lot because eating will slow you down anyway. So like
Mm-hmm.
I have stuff to do, so I'm not gonna sit down and eat. My mom, because she's more gentle with her with eating than I am, she likes to eat full, she has to because old people have to have their medicines, whatever. Anyway, so she'll make like eggs and stuff or like a Jamaican breakfast, and I'd be like, thanks. Let me get back to what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
Worried about like, oh my god, I need some pancakes. That's not a thing.
Oh yeah, no, ain't nobody making no pancakes, no French toast, no big
It's not
meal,
happening.
no big breakfast
At
before the
Christmas,
Thanksgiving. Mm-mm.
we having breakfast because we done been up all morning.
Yeah.
That's different. And then the dinner tends to be lighter on Christmas,
It
obviously.
usually is the one lighter, and a lot. I've seen a lot of people move more traditionally to having a Christmas brunch instead of
I
even doing a
love brunch
dinner.
as it is, so I am always down for that.
Yeah, instead of going all out.
Right. And I'll just eat off that for the rest of the day.
I
But
tried to do it with my family, but like I said, the girls know that I only make the Thanksgiving on Christmas and on things. I'm sorry, I only make the mac and cheese on Christmas and
mhm.
Thanksgiving. So they're like, no, we still want dinner. We still want you on things on dinner to make ham and some more mac and cheese because
Ooh, I can't wait to see what they do when they get older.
I know, right? I keep telling my oldest, I'm like, it's time for you to start helping in the kitchen. You need
Yeah,
to
it is.
learn. You
She
it's,
is at that age. That's when I
yeah.
stepped in the kitchen too.
I'm
Yep.
like, you need to learn. And I think now that it has been older in a way that now
Mhm.
she's excited because she's like, because even when she's talking, she's like, oh, I can't wait to come home. I really want, Thanksgiving dinner because
Mhm.
she may have not been able to come. She may have been stuck out there for work. But
Mm,
I was like, see what you can do. But um, but yes. So yes, that is. I think that is, like we said, the universal
yeah.
timestamp that has been given across the Black peoples is to have the Thanksgiving dinner at 3 4.
And if anybody has dinner past like the agreed upon time is like 7, wow, you guys are that's different. I've never heard that before in my life.
Yeah, for a Thanksgiving dinner, no,
Wow,
I've
well,
never seen
let
anyone
me know how it
say.
turns out.
Yeah, I've never heard. Oh, Thanksgiving or dinner will be at 7, or excuse me, dinner will be
I
at
just
6.
I wouldn't
Dinner
want
will be
anybody
fun.
at my house that late anyway.
Right?
Gotta
Cause
go.
yeah, and
You
I
should.
honestly don't even know if it's a universal thing amongst Black people, because even when we go to North Carolina to my husband's family, they still, I think they even do it around 3 4.
Yeah, it must
The
be.
difference is when they say 3 4, they are doing it at 3 4.
Yeah, I'll take my comment back. It
Yeah.
could be an American thing, but it's also a difference in the cultural aspect of the time because by nature we're late anyway, as it is other
Hmm.
people. So there's a thing called CP time,
Yeah.
and it happens with holidays too.
It
But
definitely happens with holidays. And I just think, again, I think it's because we go overboard. I think we tend to go overboard on
yeah,
Thanksgiving. Could we just simply have greens, corn, rolls, and ham or turkey? Yes. But we're not doing that. We're going to have about good 10, 11 dishes and then be
man,
mad.
this is why Thanksgiving don't get no respect. That's why people be ready for Christmas because we just go overboard. We it's just excessive carbs and just sugar.
You think
Like
that's what it is? You think that's why people? Because I don't. Thanksgiving again is my actual favorite holiday, and I feel like it's probably my favorite holiday because it's so close to my birthday as well. But I think it's mainly because I like food. But at the top of that, it's just one of those things where it's like, yeah, why doesn't it get the? I get, yes, if you strip out the old historical, oh, for Christopher Columbus
mhm.
and pilgrims all this stuff, strip all that out of it and just let's focus on the food. Focus on the food and being thankful. And I think it's a great holiday. Like, again, food make people happy. I don't care what you say. Most people, even though we don't all eat the same things, whatever it is that you like, it make you get. I think it makes you happy.
It
So
does. I have to agree with that. Food does make you smile. Like we Americans, we do a lot of things when it comes to food. Like food is just a celebratory aspect of everything. Even
yeah.
a baby's christening, you gotta have something to eat. Like there's
Mm-hmm.
just you just can't like not have people gather around like food. So
Chick.
I like Thanksgiving. I ain't mad at it at
Yeah,
all.
I like it. I To me, I think Christmas is more stressful because Christmas is all about you want to find the perfect gift for people, and you gotta, you're trying to get everything off of a Christmas wish list, and you're trying to find stuff, and people fighting over, oh, that's the last pair of Tim's, I need them, and all this stuff. Like to me, Christmas is a lot of pressure. I love Christmas too, but I feel it's more pressure than it is with Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving, you just making food and keeping people happy.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. And I don't know why, but Thanksgiving does not just get enough respect these days. I don't know. Maybe we need more Thanksgiving music.
Right? Either that, or we need some more Thanksgiving-ish type of decor.
Mood.
Because I
Yeah.
think with Christmas, what everybody gets excited about is the tree, the lights, putting inflatables up in the yard, and all that kind of
Mhm.
stuff. Like with Halloween, there's so many options to decorate for Christmas,
Yeah.
just like there's for Halloween. And for Thanksgiving, there really isn't, unless you just want to go get a big inflatable turkey. But who wants the big
I,
brown looking
who wants a
thing? Yeah.
big brown
Yeah.
turkey looking thing in your front yard? I do
Yeah,
not want
I
that.
don't. I'd rather have a big old pumpkin or something
I'm good
like
with my
that.
pumpkins.
So
I'm good with
yeah, I do. I do have, like, I decorate my porch um with pumpkins, and like I have these fall leaves and all these different things, and I put like little. I have my cornucopia and all that stuff on the table and all that stuff that I decorate. But it's nowhere near the amount that you do for Christmas, and I
that.
think maybe that's what it is.
I do decorate for the harvest season because like it depends on how I feel about Halloween that year. If I want to do any decorations, most times I don't. So
Mm.
I've had my pumpkins up for quite some time. So definitely by Thanksgiving they're gonna come down. and I have to start putting my Christmas stuff up. So
Yeah. Well, that's
that's
right.
the
Because
way of holding in Thanksgiving.
you're a traditional person to put it up the evening or the day after.
It'll be the weekend, I'm
The week-
sure,
So
if I
okay.
get to it. But it's not going to be. Some people like to put their trees up for Thanksgiving, which is commendable. Sure, you do that, but I'm not. I'm not
No,
there.
I see, and I don't think it's commendable because again, you need to respect the Thanksgiving holiday.
That's what I was saying. Like that's why my project been up this long because I'm embracing the newest season to come.
Hmm.
I don't know. I don't know. Like you said, Christmas is a life of its own with people with
It is.
Americans, I should say, or the society. So I
Hmm.
don't.
I mean, and don't, like I said, don't get me wrong. I love it. I love decorating my trees. I have a theme tree. So this year we're supposed to be doing Star Wars.
Oh, that's
Um,
cute. The
yeah,
miniature you did was cute.
the
The
Mickey tree last year. Yeah,
yeah.
I loved that one. So far, that's been my favorite.
Um, I'm going to redo my Winter Wonderland tree. I'm not buying anything new. Yeah, and that's that on that. I will go to Hobby Lobby. I want to get some more bigger ornaments and stuff, but that's just probably the last thing I'm going to do. But
Yeah.
I can't.
I
I don't have time to switch the theme this time around. So
well, I think at this point we have so many different colored ornaments. I don't. That's what someone has. We don't need to buy any any regular ornaments.
yeah.
Just to buy a few actual of the theme ones here and there, and a topper, and then we're good to go.
Mhm.
Because yeah, we got a lot of ornaments, you guys. We have a lot of stuff.
Then we'll discuss our Christmas themed seasons in a couple episodes then and see how that tree turns out. Your Star Wars tree.
Yeah, yeah. I'll see how it turns out. I'll see if I allow them to try to help me because last year I was like, "Don't touch nothing." But this will probably be. We'll probably split this up. Maybe in two parts. Maybe not because Thanksgiving is actually in a couple. Shocking. It came around quick this year. It really
November
did.
flew by. And
It
again, happy
did.
birthday, but your birthday literally came and went, dog.
It did. I'm not. I agree with you.
November, what?
Yeah. It was like all of a sudden Halloween and then my birthday is what it
Yeah.
felt like, and I'm like, oh, okay. And now it went by so fast that I was driving today, and I was like, oh, I need to go get my emissions and pay for my tag renewal. I completely forgot.
Mhm.
But
It's the
yeah,
sun. It's that doggone sun that did it.
I
So
agree. It is.
when
It
it's
is.
said early, we forget what day it is. So,
For real. So,
hey,
all right. I think we can wrap this episode up. So, Miss J, have fun. Enjoy your Thanksgiving. Enjoy
yes,
your familia.
same
Um,
to you.
try to allow some of your food to touch. Let's just try to embrace the flavors of just of the juices from the especially the yams touching the mac and cheese. I'm just saying.
In the words of the great group In Vogue, never gonna get it, never gonna get it. No, not gonna happen. Never gonna get it. No. You enjoy your food, your food masterpiece, as you called it earlier, with the
It
musical representation and
yes,
all.
it's like a beautiful melodic mashup.
You enjoy your food, your Thanksgiving Picasso.
Yeah, it really is. It really is. It's like
Give me the cubisms.
so
Oh
yes,
goodness.
I shall enjoy, and then we will get back together next time. So we hope you guys enjoyed this extra bonus episode, and
Happy
we
Thanksgiving to you all.
yes, happy Thanksgiving, everyone, and we hope you enjoy, and then be safe, especially if you are going to have some libations, drink responsibly.
Don't drink and drive.
Don't drink and drive.
Don't smoke and drive either. Okay.
Okay, Lord Jesus.
Okay, y'all.
All
Bye-bye.
right. Bye.